Wow, 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 wow. This video is kind of like a John Wick movie gone bad. I guess this is literally in Germany. And so there's a group of German citizens that are against I don't know if it's just Islam or Islamic immigration to Germany. I don't know. It's mostly older people that are having a political rally outside in the street, and this German Arab citizen, dual national, had absolutely no criminal record, and he just jumps in there and he's just starts stabbing people. And he actually stabbed a cop in the neck one time, and he went to the upper room right then and there. He stabbed 7 people before he was shot, and he survived, which is absolutely. Listen, I talk about this because I have a little history with this. I was 17 when some dude. I was in the Bronx, 17, going to school. Some dude out of nowhere just ran up on me and startled me, punched me in the face, and put a knife directly to my throat. And he told me to give me, give me my coat. He just took my coat off of me, and that was it. He startled me. I was sitting there walking. I think I had my headphones on, and that's something. I was just talking to Rex about the Sony Walkman. That was the greatest sound ever, and I'm glad that he brought that up because I really would like to buy another one. I get it, cassette tapes way before you youngins' time, but the sound of those things were really amazing, and they were expensive back then. But I think the cheapest I've seen is like $150, but they really sound great. That's how we used to listen to music back in the day, cassette tapes. You tell a child that, they're like, "Damn, you old as fuck." I'm like, I'm in my 50s. I'm not that old. So I have a history with knives and other stories that I won't talk about. But excuse me. You think in the next couple of years it's going to get better, or is it going to get worse? I mean, because this is happening globally. This is happening, and these politicians will sit here and talk about banning guns, which to me is the dumbest thing ever, because it doesn't matter if you ban the gun. It took me a long time. Those of you, if you ever heard of the 21-foot rule. See, once I heard of the 21-foot rule, and once I heard of the Tueller drill. I think it's Tuellor drill. Look it up. It's right on YouTube. Within 21 feet, if I'm running at you, or if anybody is running at you with a knife, you have zero time to pull out your gun. That is the truth. And your average police officer, they all got hit. It's the 21-foot rule. Look it up. Those of you you've never heard of the 21-foot rule. So after I saw that, I became more of a knife man than a gun man. I love guns, but I would have to say that nobody is never unarmed when you have a knife. You are never unarmed. Matter of fact, a knife is more lethal than a gun. It is. Oh, people say, oh, if you watch the 21-foot rule and the Tula drill, and if you watch the knife videos that I watch on YouTube, it is ridiculously lethal. within a short amount of time. Your average person doesn't need any training. All people instinctively know how to do is plunge it into the gut. And usually it's one hit and the person is gone. This is how dangerous knives are. Knives are very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. People are sleeping. Who is this? Was it General Patton said the final world war will be fought with knives and stones? He may be right. He may be right. Why do you think in UK they have knife buybacks? Those of us Americans, if you don't watch UK videos, they have knife buybacks over there. There is no gun problem over there. There's a knife problem over there. And I'm here to tell you, sir, I would rather be shot than to be stabbed with a knife. I could not. Every single testimonial that I have heard of people that have gotten stabbed and survived, they said that it was pure terrifying. And a couple of them, I read the story, they said they would rather be shot because they said it's way, way more painful. So, and kind of frightening looking down at your stomach and you seeing all this blood rolling down. Yeah, I get it. This is not Sabbath material, but I just want people to understand, to have your head on the swivel. I do not wear headphones outside anymore. I don't do that anymore. I don't do that anymore. I used to do that. I don't do that anymore. There is illegal gangs. These Venezuelan gangs have taken over New York City. They are robbing people at broad daylight. Watch the videos. Type it in. Women and children and men walking up to people with guns and robbing them, walking up to them with knives and taking their cell phones, taking their money. New York City is literally, what was that movie? Escape from New York. This is literally, New York City has become the shit that I'm seeing. Migrants shooting NYPD recently. It's become I don't know how y'all brothers in NYC are still doing it. I don't know how y'all still doing it because do you not fear for your lives? And I'm serious. I'm from the crack era, and I understand what nightly shootings sound like, but this sounds insane. The stuff that's going on there, all these migrant women selling their bodies in prostitution on the street. It has gone through the rails, let alone the migrants that have been taking women on the street. I have to say it that way. And some of them deleting the women that they've been taking in New York City. In New York City. All of this lawlessness is going on. So I'm making these videos to please ask you to humbly carry a knife and not be afraid to use it, because I am sure wherever you are, even in Western New York, there is migrants everywhere. I see them every day. Some of them appear to be nice Venezuelans. They'll say hola, hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo está usted? ¿De dónde son, señor? Soy de Venezuela. I talk to these guys. I speak Spanish. You see what I'm saying? But some of these guys are nice, and some of them, they got that look on them. So you have to keep your head on the swivel. You have to, because it's all over the place. In Chicago, they are flooding this whole country with these people. And just like this political rally, and here comes the violence. And we have to deal with this.